All right, everyone, this is Have No Pity, and I'm back for game number, well, realistically,
Radiant's
game number
ban.
1. Game number 2 between C69 and W repeated a lot. These two teams
Dyer's
played a
ban.
game 0 where C69 couldn't field 5 players, but now they do have their 5, so game number 2 is coming to you. This is Have No Pity. I put all my VODs up on YouTube, so if you go to youtube.com/Have No Pity, that's where they will be.
Radiant's ban.
I guess I'll put up VOD number 1 too. So hopefully both teams are going to take this second game a little more seriously, and I will remember to change my overlay so that it doesn't block things this time. We see the Lycan ban out yet again.
Dyer's ban.
And this hero has been in the meta a lot right now. His pushing ability is great. His strength is wonderful. They did nerf his wolf form, so he doesn't get the 300 health. But still a lot of bans. We see the Bat Rider ban. I don't know if that's a setup or not.
Radiant's pick.
And we see the Invoker and the AA ban from the other side. Immediately, a Darkseer Tree Protector pick. They played this last time and did pretty well with it. I guess they just really like the Wombo combos. The Vac into the wall was working quite nicely. But this time, W will have a Sand King to deal with it. And if he gets his ultimate off, you do not want to vacuum him into your team at all. Storm Spirit. This is going to be interesting. We do not see a lot of this hero played anymore because mid seems to favor higher DPS at the end of the game, or very specific disablers. You see a lot of Invoker mid. You see DK mid a lot right now. You see Cloud9 doing funny stuff with EE playing, Throw mid or something. And you don't see as much Puck mid, Storm Spirit mid, Queen of Pain mid, those old school Intel mids. So this will be interesting to see what they do. So we see the Doom ban out. That's, I assume, a counter to Storm Spirit. If Doom gets off a Doom on Storm Spirit, he becomes useless. And he is probably what W's going to lean on in the mid-game to zip around and kind of take control. So, good ban out. We see the Disruptor ban.
Radiance ban.
This is just a really frustrating hero to deal with. Really good for countering those Tree and those Darkseer team fights. He obviously doesn't counter the damage done by Vac Wall or anything like that, but he is able to kind of shut down the team fight for a second. We see the Shadow Shaman ban. I assume they just banned this because Cloud69 picked it up before, and they're going to be looking for another support. I kind of am surprised they didn't ban, actually, a Luna, honestly, or something like that.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, see the Luna ban from Cloud69, so they didn't like W's Luna. Now, let's see what they decide to go with here. Are they going to go with the support and wait to see what W does, or are they going to pick up a core? They do pick up Wraith King core.
Radiant's pick.
Again, I guess it could be support Wraith King, but I expect it to be a core. They played this guy core last time, and it was pretty successful, I'd say. Let's see what W decides to do to counter this. I don't know if they're going to actually bother countering him, or if they're just going to set up very strong lanes for themselves. So they're going to give this a little bit of thought. They have a lot of options here. Sand King is great because you can defensive tri-lane and jungle him, which I assume they'll do. So if they do that,
5 seconds.
You'd expect them to get kind of a defensive carry, a guy that needs farm. You don't really want him, obviously, doing that in the aggressive lanes. But they pick up Coddle here.
Pick.
I guess Coddle's very good for Storm Spirit. It keeps his mana pool very high, which is what he really needs in that level 6 to 7 to 8 area. And as we saw last game, Keeper of the Light, massive damage coming out of the team fights if you can set up those blasts correctly. If he's very good at jungle farming ags, although now you have 2 jungle farming supports, which could work out for you or could be unfortunate. Let's see what W decides to do with it. I don't see a ton of synergy with the Sand King, but
5 seconds.
Keeper of the Light, very effective hero.
Reserve time.
So let's see what Cloud69 decides to do. Last game, they did pick up the Keeper of the Light, who combos very well with Darkseer and Tree Protector. This time, it's going to be a Vengeful Spirit.
Radiant's pick.
These guys are stun heavy. They have Vengeance stun, they have Wraith King stun, both nice targeted stuns, although Storm Spirit can dodge them, which is unfortunate. But Vengeful Spirit, very strong, minus armor, lets you do that damage in the mid game very nicely. Timbersaw pick up here. This guy was getting a ton of action, and then he just completely fell off, but extremely strong offlaner. Very hard to kill. You really need the
10
right
seconds
tools
to
to kill
go.
them. You need the stuns. You need the lockdown. Pure
5
damage, or not
seconds.
pure damage. Mana burn is very good against him, obviously. So it looks like W is setting up for, like I
Reserve
said, the
time.
defensive tri-lane where they can get their farm. So Timbersaw is going to be that aggressive offlaner. Just trying to get his levels. So Cloud69, let's see what they decide to do for their mid player, which I don't believe they picked up yet, unless it's going to be something really weird. But they're going to ban out a carry now. And what could they go for a carry? Let's see. They could go Luna, which actually they can't because it's banned. It's going to be a Lifestealer ban out, and that guy combos
Radiant's
wonderfully with the Storm
banned.
Spirit. The Rage is really nice because it dodges all these. This entire combo we're talking about is all based on lockdown, and Rage prevents that. And meanwhile, W's going to have to ban out a mid player, so
10 seconds
a
to
Puck
go.
would be really good here. Vac into Wall, into Puck ult,
5
into
seconds.
Silence is going to be amazing. And I think Puck does okay against Storm Spirit. And there's the ban. The Puck
Dyer's
ban out.
pick.
So Cloud69, what's it going to be mid, fellas? You can't have your Invoker. You can't have your Puck. Tusk.
Radiant's pick.
Okay. This hero is interesting after his changes to Snowball. I think he's good. I think you have to know how to use him. And I think that putting all these heroes inside of a Tusk Snowball and throwing them at the enemy will be very, very successful. Although, you're going to be snowballing into a Sand King ult, my friend. Do you really want to be snowballing into a Sand King ult? I'm not sure
10
that
seconds
you do.
to go.
And a Timbersaw, and a Keeper of the Light, Blinding Light. It's going to be
5 seconds.
tough. Maybe they're just trying to use him for a mid lane. Although, he's going to lose his Storm Spirit. I believe.
Reserve time.
So what is W going to pick up for a carry? The Lifestealer would have been a wonderful pickup, honestly. It's a really great pickup. But their field is very open. They could pick up a Void. If they picked up a Void here, they'd have something to stop these big combos. You just throw up the Chronosphere and you just say, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to stop all your crazy crap. Naga would be very good here. Normally you'd see Naga mid, but you could farm a Naga, and Song would be another great way to stop these crazy team fights. What other farming carry would be really good here? I'd just like to see a farming carry here with some type of team fight stopping. Honestly, those would be my first picks if I was the drafting man. But I don't want to put words into his mouth. Let's see what he does. Spending a lot of extra time. I guess they don't really need to make this decision fast. And actually, while they're doing this, I'm going to go check the rules real quick. Okay, so if it says the team fails to field 5 rostered players at this default start time for a regular season or playoff match, the team forfeits the match, which I assume is both games. So, oh well. I'll cast this anyways. I don't think it matters. 13 seconds left to pick their carry. Is it going to be a big team stopper?
10
Is this going to be a
seconds to
farmer?
go.
They could go with a Draw Ranger. The Silence would be really nice. And you're going to get the
5
farm in that
seconds.
defensive tri-lane, I think.
Anti-mage.
But no, it's going to be Anti-Mage, the farmiest of farms. So they're just going to farm. That's their plan. So let's take a look. Let me switch over my overlay real quick. Boop. So if we take a look at the teams right now, we have
Better get
Smiles
ready.
playing Timbersaw, going to be that offlaner. Western is going to be carrying as the Anti-Mage that can't see anything. Barcode is going to be playing the Storm Spirit mid. Sat is going to be playing the Sand King support. And what is this? La Carpatron Duke Marriott. I'm just going to call him La Carpatron. He's going to be playing the Keeper of the Lights. They have the smoke, they have the wards, they are ready to go. Meanwhile, on the Dire, we got Mr. Clean yet again playing the Darkseer. We got ES Jago, who is the Gary Cottle last game, is going to be playing the mid Tusk. We have D-Ace is playing Vengeful Spirit support. We've got C69 Nuke playing the Wraith King. And finally, we have Kai Kamikaze again playing the Treant Protector. These guys immediately set up for the Roche pit. I don't think
30
this is a
seconds
Roche
to go.
lineup. They're just counter warding. They do force out the counter ward there. Are they going to get the stun? They might be able to. They choose not to because they don't know where the rest of the team was. That would have been a dead Vengeful Spirit if they got in there. They immediately ping out on the ward. That's a great map awareness by these guys. They do have to waste 2 D wards for this, which is, 100 or 200 gold,
And here
excuse
we
me,
go.
to get that D ward. But that loss of vision is going to be huge. Rune's top. Darkseer activates it. Best rune at level 1 ever. And this is going to be it. We're going to have a defensive tri-lane with 2 solid junglers who I assume are just going to be stacking the crap out of these camps. And then for the Dire, we have an offensive tri-lane. This is going to be a very, very strong offensive tri-lane. Going to have to be on point with these 2 supports. And these guys only have 1 stun and a coddle. So actually, this is going to be very tough for Western to get good farm here. If he gets locked down, he is just dead. He did not take a skill point yet. Trying to decide if he's going to get the mana burn or not. Nuke doing a good job getting those denies. I'm staying down here because I think there could be action at any second. They're thinking about the stun here. Another deny by Nuke. Doing a great job. Big blast comes through and takes over half of Vengeful Spirit's health. Oh, that means it doesn't have the mana restoration on Coddle yet. They do end up pushing this lane, unfortunately, and that takes a lot of farm away from their carry. Coddle up to 0 last hits. Big last hits. They do get the slow, but the stun comes through. Wonderful stun by Sand King, able to save him. That was key play right there. They're thinking about turning around and going on Sand King. The Coddle Blast is going to be out of the way. They might be able to get him here. This could be First Blood. Doing a lot of damage. That Animage, though, is hitting Nuke pretty hard. Oh, he does able to get the solve off, but it's not going to be enough. He takes too much damage. There's going to be First Blood. Nuke is going to be able to get out as well. Animage
So much for
blink first.
diplomacy.
And that's going to be First Blood, the way of the puncher himself, Kai Kamikaze, on the Treant. Back into lane we go. Good double stun. Again, the Sand King is just on point, and there goes the Vengeful Spirit. Kai Kamikaze is going to be in trouble here. He's taking a lot of damage. Man, the Sand King is just playing wonderfully well. Although the problem is, oh, nope, his damage is back because he's level 1. Take a look at last hits real quick. 1 last hit for Animage. Not doing very well. Really needs his farm. If we take a quick look at mid lane, of course, Barcode's going to be winning this lane. There's the last hit with the Spirit, and he's quite happy down over here. Top lane, we'll just take a quick look because actually there could be a kill down here. Nope, guess not. Top lane, Timbersaw getting his. This is going to be tough for him to last hit with because he does not like dealing with Darkseer. Illusion Room up, but oh, we see a combo here again. Good stun. Sat not able to get the double stun there. No, he did not come in with the Illusion Rune. For a second, I thought he did. So we're at 1-1 right now. Kills going the way of Sand King and Treant Protector. T Ace is farming away here. Apparently, he's going to be the farm one in this lane. You could carry with him. I guess he's got more last hits, 2 compared to 5. No, actually, I don't want him to farm. Just waiting for his mana to get up. So we have a little bit of a split now. How are the stacks doing? We have no stack on the pole camp, but we do have a single stack on the large camp. No single stack on the second large camp. Stun comes out from Vengeful Spirit. She wants to engage. Is her team ready? Single stun out from Sat this time. But Kai Kamikaze is going to be in trouble. Not enough to save him. And they might pay 2 people here if they're not careful. Stun goes out on the Coddle, but it's not enough to kill him. Nuke needs to be careful here. Low on mana. A stun out from Sat again. Just being so aggressive with the Sand King. Very effective. Coddle Blast comes through and oh man, 100 health left. Forced to pop. They have another regen. This is a really tough lane. Take a look top. Smiles. How's he doing? 9 last hits at 3 minutes. That's not great. Missing a few of these under the tower, but that's tough. Darkseer, meanwhile, is doing quite well. 22 last hits. This guy's outlasting the mid players. That's really good. So Mr. Clean, very effective Darkseer player. Getting these last. Look at this guy. Just in control. All the last hits. All the last hits for Darkseer. Really forcing Mr. Smiles out. Double damage. How much does this guy hit for? 178 damage coming out from Treant Protector. That's just massive. He's lagging with these. That's amazing. So I guess we'll take a quick look at the graphs while we wait. The XP, a little bit in the way of W, but not huge. And, oh, sorry. Stupid game, this pause screen. Pretty even game right now, honestly. 2-1, but the biggest story is the Sand Mage needs to start getting his last hits. He's doing a little better now. Looks like they got control of this lane. Amazing play by Sad. This guy right here, honestly, is what's made this lane possible. Sweet Tail. Yes, you are being casted. You are famous, Mr. Clean, with your solid lasting on your Dark Seer. 27 lasted. This guy, I don't think I've seen a Dark Seer recently, like, control a lane this well. This guy's just playing it so effectively. Apparently Anti-Mage is leaving to farm some neutrals. I guess that's fine. Normally that's not what you want to have happen in your defensive tri-lane. You invested a lot of money in this, but in this case they have supports that are able to stack. And you'd like to see this camp get stacked again. This Coddle, oh, he's going to stack this camp instead. They're setting up the jungle to burst farm their supports back into the game. Last hits, however, going the way this Wraith King has been uncontested for a while. Venge is off hunting. The D-Ward goes out, but is it not in range? Oh, look at that. So close, but they do get it. So double stun again from Sat. Big blast is going to come through. Only hits 2. Not enough. This big stun comes out on Western again. Second stun comes out on Sand King is just doing as much as he can. 1-0 second. Stun comes out, and he's going to be able to get nuke. No, is he? Oh, the big bottle, the big stick charge pop, and he's going to pay. Second stun, and that's the power of this tri-lane. The blast comes through, but it's not enough. That tree saving lives, that wand. That's going to be 1 dead, I believe. Yes, 1 dead. Animate's coming back in. Time to farm, man. Time to farm. What is he going? He has his Ring of Regen. I assume he's going... I don't know what he's going. Let's see. He's not going Force Staff. That would be silly. 21 last hit, so he's catching up now. He's got a... Going to the jungle is a good choice by him.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Meanwhile, I haven't even looked at other lanes much because they're just not nearly as exciting. 0-0 Storm Spirit, 38 last hits. Behind the off lane Darkseer, who's just tearing it up here. Mid, we do see a rotation by Sad. He's able to get a stun on Jago. Get big pull, but that tree arm is just doing work. He's able to snowball out. The pull, is he going to be able to get a pull? No, he's out of mana. They're going to get the stun. They do have the stun. He's thinking of going it, but now he's under the tower. He might die here. He runs. Oh, they're able to get the kill. One last auto attack, and Sad is going to get away on the Sand King.
Getting beat down.
Not enough mana for the lead seed, so I don't know if he got in range, but it wouldn't matter. Darkseer gets the go. I did not see him chasing. This guy. This guy. I'm impressed with your Darkseer play, Mr. Clean. So meanwhile, this tri-lane now looks like it's back in favor of Cloud 69. I think the NMH has gone into the small camp just to try to get some gold there. Not a very fast way to get gold. This last hit is actually kind of misleading because these are worth a lot less. These are worth a lot less. But he felt like he couldn't stay in lane anymore. Too dangerous. Big blast comes through, tickles the Sand King. Or Wraith King. Blah. Meanwhile, Barcode, back to farming mid. I assume he's going to go... Well, I don't know what he's going to go next. He could go a lot of things. That Orchid could be pretty good if you're trying to zip around and kill people. Pings are coming out on ESJago. They do spot him out. Oh, no, they don't spot him out. Those are his pings.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the
He wants
business.
to try to kill a courier, or if he's trying to get a kill mid. But mid is not to be found. Barcode picking up a haster and immediately sprinting top. They're going to try to kill this. Crazily happy Mr. Clean up here. Does he have the game sense? Is he going to run? Storm Spirit's going to make him pay. He can't zip in because he doesn't see him, but he's going to wrap around. Gets the vision, runs back into the tower. Is he going to stay in the tower? He is in the tower. Barco, be careful, man. This guy has tree armor on his side. You can't beat tree armor, my friend.
The Dire might want to mine their
pulls
top
3
tower.
people top. I guess the blink in. Is he going to be able to kill him? What level is his blink? Only a level 1 blink. Might be able to get him here. Back in.
Two
Oh, do
down.
they have another tree armor up? They do not. Oh, the mana void. Is it going to be enough? Zips out. This guy is just taking the whole team on. There's the tree armor. He's going to run away. He does have his run again. His sprint, I should call it. He single-handedly pushes away the 2 most damaging heroes by himself. Meanwhile, this means bottom lane, I guess Sand King is taking the farm now. Almost level 6. He needs this XP. Nuke is at 32 last hits. Takes a blast to the face. Doesn't care. Misses that one. Oh well. Oh well, my
Radiant's
friend.
top towers
That's
taking
going to be level
hits.
6 or Sand King. He needs a Blink Dagger now. Just stacking and farming, I guess. Level 3 Keeper of the Light. Pretty under-leveled, unfortunately. No damage yet done to these stacks. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and say that C9, or Cloud69, is in solid control of this game. Even this pull is not going to be enough. He's going to be able to get tree armor up on himself, which he does. Need more damage instances, my friend. He does force a TP in. It's going to zip in. It's going to be a mistake, though. Does get the snowball, the stun. He has no mana left, and this is going to be it. A stun out from Vengeful Spirit,
Somebody's
and
on a
Barcode
roll.
goes down.
I was just getting warmed up.
It's hard to kill that guy. Very hard to kill that guy. Smiles actually rotates bottom. He's like, time for me to farm now. They put the Animage top against Mr. Clean, which I don't know if that's the best decision. This guy is still leading the last his boards at 54. Let's take a look at net worth real quick. Leading the net worth boards, Wraith King is actually doing pretty well. Actually jumps Storm Spirit. So the top 2 net worths, the offlaner and the carry for Cloud69, followed by the mid laner and the carry for W. So very happy getting a lot of this farm with this Darkseer. I assume he's flying out a Mechanism. Yes, he is. Mechanism up at 10 minutes. That is a happy team. It turns out those are really annoying for Animage. In fact, you need to run, my friend. I feel like this guy should just go Sheepstick next. He'll probably go Mana Boots to help his team out. Oh, the stun barely connects. And this time, my friend, this time, not going to get away. One hero doesn't do it, bring 2. But meanwhile, Mr. Jago here is going to get a single kill on the jungling Coddle. And this poor guy, what level is he? Level 4 now. Level 4 at 11 minutes.
Radiant's bottom tower
Sad
ain't a pretty
game.
sight right now.
And this tier 1's going to take a lot of damage.
Dire's
Smiles
mid
is
tower
very,
could use a
very
little
low. He's
help.
level 8, but he doesn't have anything like the
Radiant's
Bloodstone
gone
or
and
anything up
fortified their
yet.
structures.
Here come the TP's in, but very intelligently the Dire backs up. Now they're back in though. They have the
Dire's
snowball
mid
ready.
tower won't
They're
last
gonna
much
pile up.
longer.
They might go for it right here. There's the wave. 2 stuns and a snowball are available, so they can just try to kill someone. But is Sat gonna get the triple stun? Doesn't look like it. He does have his ultimate available. If he's able to get a double stun ultimate with, he's gonna need to stun the people that can stun him back though, to prevent his channel from stopping. A little bit early on the ultimate from Tusk, so they're not going to have the Walrus Punch for this next fight. Unless this fight doesn't happen. An Invisrude top, Kai Kamikaze is going to be able to get it. That's actually going to be really good. They can set up a kill mid for sure on the Storm Spirit.
Radiant's top tower's
Do
in
they have the
bad shape.
stuns? They have the Walrus Punch.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
So they're leaving the Wraith King alone to farm bottom here. This guy's lagging with 73 last hits. Pretty solid lag if you ask me. 74. He's just getting all of them. They're going to put pressure on this tier 1. Meanwhile, the TP back by the Huskar comes. He's going to sprint in there, get Smiles. There's the stun, there's the Walrus Punch.
Radiant's
He's
top
going to die to the
tower's in
mana,
bad shape.
Shell. The Sand King ult does come in. Oh, he's trying to get the slow with his... there's a stun. Is he able to get out of it? No,
Radiant's
he's not.
top tower's taking
Oh, the
hits.
double stun. This guy. Is the Wave Terror going to get it? No, but oh, the damage from the...
Radiant's
Ice
top
Shard is able
tower's
to get it.
hurting.
Great plays by Sand King, but not quite enough. Tusk does get the kill.
Radiant's
I'm
top
think
tower's
Kai
taking
Kamikaze
hits.
here. Barcode taking a lot of damage from just the punches. The 150 punch damage. They want to engage here. Sinking's ult is down for this next fight, but they do have
I'm over here.
the tree ult. The tree ult might be able to hold him in here. Are they going to do it? No, he's just going to die.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
Going to force these
Radiant's
guys to
top
take a lot of time,
tower's
though.
in
Is he going
bad
to die? The Mana Void doesn't do anything. 4 heroes to kill the support tree. Meanwhile, top tower's going to go down, no question. Stun out from Sat is pretty good. Mr. Clean does not want anything to do with it. There's the mechanism. Is he going to vac? Is he going to vac? No, he realizes he's not hitting him here. So, forced to back. No blink yet up on the Sand King. That would be a really good item for him to have. Taking so much damage from this Ion Shell creep.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Bottom meanwhile, 3v3. Haste on that Storm, so they're not going to be able to get him. A swap out on the...
I've nearly released
massive
One last
damage.
top tower for
That
the
Venge
Radiant.
with that crit is just... This guy crits for a lot. They're going to go ahead and take these stacks, and that is a great decision. They should probably take this stack as well. But Cloud69 in solid control of the game. Top tower is gone. Sat, I did not see if he got the deny. Nope. Goes down to Darkseer. So
Trouble
take a look at
brewing
net
at
worth
Radiant's
again.
bottom
Darkseer now
tower.
massively ahead. These guys prioritize their offlane. So if you take a look at XP, now we see C69 with a 6,000
6
XP
in a row.
advantage.
Radiant's
And a
bottom
5,000
tower's
gold
seen better
advantage. And
days.
another kill on Barcode.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
And there goes the bottom tower as well. So Wraith King,
There
very
goes
happy,
Radiant's
getting his
bottom
kills.
tower.
Timbersaw needs some items, man. He's at 600 gold. I think he's been dying a little bit too much, which is not necessarily his
Radiant's
fault. He had a very
mid-tower's
tough time
coming
against a
apart.
very solid Darkseer. And C69 is going to be able to get the last tier 1 here. No glyph available. TP is coming in by the
Radiant's
Timbersaw, but he
mid-tower
cancels it
could use a
immediately. So
hand.
there's 135 gold down. And
Radiant's
that's gonna be
mid
mid-tower.
tower's getting the what for.
So the map's tricking a little bit for W here. What are they going to be able to do? They have an anti-mage who really needs some farm, and he has 51 last hits.
The Dire might
Not
want
doing
to
the best
mine
on
the top
he
tower.
just- There's 4 people ahead of him in net worth, which is not where you want to be as an anti-mage. I'm just going to leave it on net worth because I think that tells the story a little bit better. His last hits are high because he was last hitting at the small camp, but his net worth not as high. Let's see what Timbersaw decides to do here. Trying to get his last hits up. There's the whirling thingies. Whirling death. That's what he calls it. I don't know why they call it like whirling blades or something. Animage again farmed the small camp. This is not very efficient, unfortunately. I don't know if he has another choice, but he really needs to be in lane trying to farm. He is trying to go Midas. Actually, I believe Midas is flying out to him right now. No, Belt of Strength. Okay. So he's finishing gloves, not Midas. If he was getting a Midas, it would be very late, 16 minutes, but at least then he'd try to speed up his farm. But instead, he just kind of is finishing his boots up. He might still be impactful. Animage able to farm pretty quickly if he can get a Battle Fury, which is a good ways off for him.
Seven
At top,
in a
we
row.
see Walrus punch out on Sand. Barcode's in a lot of trouble. There's the wall. There's the snowball. The
The
snowball's going to be able to hit
Dire best do
Barcode.
something
It's
about
going to be able
that
to
bottom
zip a
tower.
little bit
Somebody's
away.
cooking. How about
But
that?
Darkseer does get Timbersaw with
Guess
this
what's
guy.
happening
And
to
there's the
Dire's
stun by
bottom tower?
Nuke, and that's going to be it for Barcode. Meanwhile, also
That's
on the other
4 in a
side,
row. 2 down.
the Bill Light goes down. So that's going to be
Radiant's
4
top
dead.
tower's hurting.
This is going to be a tier 2. Big lag spikes apparently from the Darkseer, but
Radiant's top tower's in bad
it's not
shape.
going to matter. It's still going to go down.
The Radiant lost the
5 top,
tower.
there goes the tower. They're going to try to go high ground. I'm not sure. I
Guess what's happening
don't
to
think
Dire's
so.
bottom tower.
Oh no, they are going to decide to go high ground. Their ultimates are down. They do not have back wall, which is a little
Radiant's
bit tough.
toughened up their
I don't know if they have
structures.
the ultimate.
The Dire best do
They do have the
something
tree
about
ult,
that bottom
though.
tower.
That's going to be a good thing to have. We see the snowball in. Sad is in a lot of trouble. He
5 in a
does get a
row.
double burrow strike
How
before he
about
dies,
that?
but
Bottom
I don't know if
tower's
he really
getting
needed
the
his ult there.
business.
Barcode zips out, but good blinding light's going to keep him alive for a little while, but no, he's going
Going
to go
from
down.
broke. Radiant's top tower's
And
hurting.
Jago to cap it off
The
with the
Dire
shards.
best do something about that bottom tower.
What's happening middle?
Radiant's top
Western
tower
trying to
is
be
taking
effective there, but
hits.
doesn't really do any damage yet. Does
Guess what's happening
83
to
damage.
Dire's
Does less
bottom
damage than
tower.
tree. So that's going to be the top tower
Radiant's
going the way of
top tower's
C69.
hurting. Dire just couldn't save that bottom tower.
And meanwhile, the
Radiant's
Racks are
top
going to go down
Rags
here.
ain't gonna last long.
W needs a team fight to go their way. Something fierce. The Walrus Punch comes out on Sat, and oh, there's just so much damage coming out.
Didn't make it.
Drum, this is a
Radiant's
fighting build.
top
He's got his
Rags
drums
is
and his
running
face
out of
boots up.
time.
So
So
zip
long
out
to
comes
the
from Barcode,
Radiant's
zips
top
out, zips
Rags.
over, and if he gets stunned, he is dead. Trying to do something here. He has no mana left. A swap out by Venge is a very good choice. And they might just keep fighting here. It's a little risky to do, but they're getting a lot of kills. If we take a look at gold real quick, 14,000, 15,000. We take a look at XP, we're at also about 14,000. So 14,000, 14,000. And immediately moving over, trying to shut down Western's farm. Really, the only thing that could go wrong for C69 right now is if Western's able to really farm these camps and somehow flash farm out of his mind. But he's going to go Manta first, it looks like. That's fine. He can try to get some slip push going, but
Double damage.
needs some more money, my friend. Ping's coming out. There's a fight that's about to happen. Snowball comes in. Sad is able to get out, but Barcode's going
Six in a
to
row.
pay the price.
How about that?
And immediately Ping's come out of this mid tower. Smiles, afraid to do anything, honestly, as he should be. This poor Sand King is 1-6, but he's doing so well on that tri lane. It just wasn't going his way. And what more can be said about this Darkseer? 124 last hits.
Roche won't be
There goes
stomping
Roshan
around
to
no more thanks to the
2023.
Dire.
And leading in net worth over both carries, both mids, and the other offlaner. Blink out on him, but he does not see where the enemy mage goes. Runs down. Are they going to go for him? Nah, the white. They don't need to go for him. They're just going to push out bottom.
Dire's bottom tower's
Keep me
getting
back
the
by enemy
business.
mage. So let's see, what can W do to get back in this? Honestly, they have the Sand King ult, which is massive. They have the Keeper of the Light Blast, which is also massive. They need a big combination when the other guy's ults are down. So they need Tree's ult to be down. They need Tusk to be out of position and get hit, honestly. And they need the Sages to be down. They can't really fight for another 6 minutes. Meanwhile, Mr. Clean, cleaning up. He goes Blink Dagger, which I like a lot. He's able to blink in with his Ion Shell and do plenty of damage. Plenty is an understatement. We see the smoke get broken. Not that it really mattered. They're just kind of defending their tower. Thinking about blinking in and ultimating. They're going to get the swap out. 4-man stun. It's not going to matter there. They're channeling the... they do get the Epicenter off. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. And unfortunately, the Aegis, not a hero. So they're going to have to get kills really fast here. The snowball's coming through. They're going on Smiles. They're going to be able to get him, no question. They do get the mana leak on Jago, which is very nice. But that was the fight they needed to take. They took 3 for 3 there. They did burn the Aegis, so not the best thing, but Animage does not die. They're able to kill, I guess neither the carry or mid for C69 either, but that fight was key. Now they have another 105 seconds to wait for it again. And the ice shards do miss, fortunately for that Animage. I think he blinked in there. Now we see the players back. Roshan is obviously going to be down for quite a while. Oh, they changed the Roshan clock. They did, right? This isn't how it was working before. Oh well. Oh, he does try to get out of there, but the Walrus Punch is too much. Barely had enough mana for that. You gotta be careful. That regen is gonna pop soon. You don't want to waste it. So we have a BKB up on Tusk now. That's gonna completely nullify the Sand King ult. See what's a 10-second. 10-seconder. There goes the regen
Radiant's
rune.
bottom tower's seen better days.
He does cancel the regen rune, which is good. But not really gonna matter. Shards do hit. Barco's in trouble.
Radiant's
Big
mid
punch.
tower's hit
Oh
bad.
man, he doesn't have time to zip. That is just
Radiant's mid tower's in
a
trouble.
fast kill, my friend. So now they're going to go high ground to the middle. They
Radiant's
should be able to
mid-tower
get
could use a
this, and I
hand.
think that W is going to be down to one lane now. Ice shards do come out, do miss.
Radiant's mid tower.
Kind of trap in the
up.
coddle there, but not really going to matter. Mechanism keeping everyone alive. Mr. Clean still leading the net worth. Big
Radiant's
coddle blast
mid
comes
tower
through. Do they
ain't
have the
doing
same
so
thing
good.
ultimate up yet? They do not. 13
Dire's
seconds. The
top
snowball
tower's getting
zips
beat down.
in.
Look, I
Big,
said I lost
big
count.
explosion on coddle. There's the zip in. Does he have the ultimate?
Dire's
6,
top tower.
5. Oh, it's
How
not going to
about
matter.
that?
Does he have buyback? Does not have buyback.
That's
GG
forward
is
roll.
called by Sat.
Very well.
GG indeed. Great play by both
Radiant's
teams.
mid-range
Barco
looking
zips
so
out.
hot.
He's going to pay for that with his life.
How about that? Chalk it up for the Dire.
That's going to be it, everyone. Game number 2, or number 1, I guess, and number 2, goes the way of C69 with a 24-minute victory, 8-31. GG to everyone. And this is Have No Pity. I will be publishing VODs up on my YouTube channel after this. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys again soon.